Little Sunday drive here in Fort Clark Springs, Texas on a Sunday morning coming down. And yeah, I'm on my way to Del Rio to get a few grocery items. And I thought, well, why don't we just do a little driving video in my Class B motorhome and mention that for those of you that have a Thor Rise Class B RV, there is a rattle that I found today that you may not have detected yet. Underneath your Class B RV is the propane tank. It's a small propane tank. There is a metal shield that protects that tank. Guess what? That metal shield rattles. And you'll have to figure out, I just took a block of wood and jammed it in there, and it has stopped it for now, and we'll see how it goes if the stick stays in there. And I may, if it becomes an issue, I'm gonna call a mobile RV service. I'll get approval from Thor, and then I'll get mobile RV service to come out and do something a little more formal. But anyway, as to the exhaust rattle, I took the RV to two Ram dealers. One didn't do warranty work, and the other one didn't have a technician that worked on Ram 1500s. Yeah, I wonder about that, but anyway, I fixed that one myself. That wasn't too bad. And but anyway, the rattle trap has a new name now, Quiet Trap or Money Pit. But yeah, so we're cruising to Del Rio. It's right now, the temperature shows to be what? Let me turn the radio on so I can see here. The temperature is on the radio, and it shows to be 80 right now, and it's 9 a.m. Not too bad, actually, and the temperatures are going to go down next week a little bit. And am I glad I came back? Sure, I enjoy it. I mean, I've got things to do. You know, something to do is very important to me, and I've got plenty of little things to do right now, and I'm happy about that. Got things to do, places to go, life goes on. You know, just existing takes up all my time. You know, like I was trying to figure out something I would enjoy eating that I could prepare myself, and then I realized I don't have my Instant Pot. It's in Cloudcroft, at the home base in Cloudcroft. Why did I leave it there? Well, I had to leave something. I didn't have any room in the Class B to haul it, and I didn't want it so cluttered I couldn't get around in it while I was traveling. And I thought, well, hell, I'll just get another Instant Pot and have one at each place. But now it looks like I may be selling it, so we'll see. I'll probably go ahead and get one, and then just let the buyers have the one that I have. I don't know what they are, 40, 50 bucks. You know, there's a little bonus for the buyers. But yeah, we're doing all right. Monday morning come Friday night. How does it feel to be back home? Oh, you know, I do call Texas home because it's been my home for all these years, even though I've traveled a little bit in an RV and other ways. And yeah, it's okay. You know, it's what it is. Got to be somewhere. Wherever you are, be there. Shows they got ice and water there. I may get me some gallon water there and do business locally. Well, it was 50 cents a gallon for filtered water at the grocery store, and it's 30 cents at Walmart. You know, so you save 20 cents a day. That's $6 a month. Is it worth it? No. The convenience of just going down there in the golf cart and getting what I need is much better. Yeah, I know. I'm cheap, and I used to be a CPA, so I know numbers pretty good. Simple math, nothing complicated. And yeah, But yeah, I can create work when there's none needed, you know. But they do have a Family Dollar Tree right there on the right. It's kind of the Walmart from Brackettville, Texas. And they've got another store up here on the right, and they also have a couple of hardware stores, a grocery store. So it's a small town, population 1,600 or so, but it still has, you know, stuff that you can get. Just what you need is stuff, right? But as we cruise, that's a Dollar General. So anyway, as we cruise down the road here, I'm going to travel about 58 miles an hour. And this highway speed limit, when you get out of town a ways, becomes 75 miles an hour. But it's got passing lanes. And this is a Sunday morning, so it shouldn't be too bad. How are you doing? I'm doing fine, thank you. Have I got any trips planned? No. My trip right now is the trip right into that house and enjoy myself. I've got some books I'm enjoying reading and listening to on Audible books. And yeah, life is getting pretty simple in the older ages. Del Rio straight ahead, Sanderson straight ahead. Boy, I'm telling you, the drive from Sanderson to here is like you fell off the edge of the earth, man. It's just miles and miles and miles and miles of not much. 29 miles to Del Rio. Yeah, it's nice and quiet in here today. I kept thinking it was the total rattle was the exhaust rattling against the heat shield, and I was focused on that. And then it occurred to me that, wait a minute, it could be somewhere else. So then I started putting my foot up on things and kicking at them. And I kicked that shield in front of that propane tank and rattle, rattle, rattle. I thought, well, we got it now, baby. Let's get it. So I had some wood pieces and I just jammed something in there and then hammered it. We'll see how it holds. It may hold for years, who knows. It's a beautiful morning for me. Got me some dark chocolate almonds. I've got some green iced tea. Iced tea in Texas is a thing. I remember I was in Milwaukee, Wisconsin one time staying in a college dorm for a business seminar. We were using the university facilities, the lunchroom and stuff, because it was a large group. And every time I went in the cafeteria in the mornings, breakfast, or excuse me, for lunch rather, we break for the noon deal, but for the noon break, I would always ask for iced tea, and they'd just giggle. They didn't have any iced tea, you know. So we worked it out, though. We worked it out. I was there for 2 weeks, and I'm sure I was laughed at the whole time by the girls that worked in the cafeteria. Y'all, they got a kick out of that, y'all. But be that as it may, ladies and gentlemen, this will be a short video, and I'm glad to be going to H-E-B grocery store in Del Rio this morning because they have great produce. Yeah, they got good stuff, and so I'll pick up some. What is this here? Well, it looks like a DPS officer just finished giving somebody a ticket, or it might be a sheriff. But you know, out here, it's a funny thing. Whenever they stop somebody here, they call for backup. They do. There's 2 DPS there, not 1, 2. Yep. A lot of border enforcement going on here. The problem is the problem is the jurisdictions, who can do what, when, and where. And it's always caused issues. You know, the sheriff can do, the city police can do X, the sheriff can do Y, the border patrol can do Z, and the DPS can do Q, M, R, or whatever. But having said that, ladies and gentlemen, cruising down the highway here on actually a pretty nice little morning. And this is what is called a busy highway to me, Highway 90. It's kind of a racetrack from Del Rio to San Antonio. I've mentioned this in other videos. I'll mention it again. Across from Del Rio, Texas, across the border into Mexico, is Villacuña, or Cunha. And Acuña is about 200,000 population. However, people do cross that river every day to work in Eagle Pass, Del Rio, and other places in the area. Hundreds, thousands, same way at El Paso. Juarez, the people come across. So that creates traffic on this highway because the people from Mexico go to San Antonio to shop for certain things that they can't get in Mexico, or the price in Mexico is higher than it is here, and on we go. So with that in mind, guys, now that you know that, thumbs up, carpe diem. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the Amazon link in the description of all of my videos. Why? It doesn't cost you a penny. You just click on the link, go to Amazon, and buy whatever you choose. All right? Anyway, having said that, guys, stand guard at the door of your mind. Very important. Very, 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 very important. Yeah. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Enjoy your life. Yeah, your mental health is as much of your health as your health is your physical health. It's all one. Anyway, adios, bye.